All right, I'm just going to put this out there. No reason to tiptoe around it. Some changes coming to the 208. Starting next week, the 208 will have a new title. We're going to change the name of the show to reflect more of what we really are. So starting next week, the 208 will be known as the 805 or maybe the 909. Could be the 818 or some other area code from California since, well, can no longer fight it. It's what we are. And while you contemplate your angry texts, I'll remind you, today is April 1st. April Fool's Day, a day for pranks. And those who fall victim to said pranks, well, they become the fool. Some more foolish than others. John Miller found out some of the most outrageous pranks in 1998 and the fools who fell for them in today's 208 Redial.
So I had it all set in my mind. I was doing a skiing story this morning. But one long look from the sky cam straight to the blizzardy bogus cam revealed Mother Nature's April Fool. So dropping that idea and picking up the official book of useless holidays and celebrations, I noticed it's not only April Fool's Day, but also Publicity Stunt Week and St. Stupid's Day, which takes us directly to Sydney, Australia, where members of the media showed up after being told a 747 airliner would make a pass under the historic Harbor Bridge. They weren't told it would be a 50-foot model floating on a barge, courtesy of some engineering students, but wouldn't you know that Aussie media applauded their own stupidity anyway.
Oh my God, everything's falling apart!
Or so it seemed on Idaho at sunrise when the crew told Heidi Bodine that Roland Barris had overslept. Of course, Roland emerged at the last minute and Heidi was the April Fool.
And was I completely panicking? Not really.
Oh my God, everything's falling apart!
From Boise Morning TV to Kentucky Morning Radio, where DJs told listeners Kentucky's recent NCAA basketball championship might be in jeopardy because of an ineligible player.
I like to think we woke people up this morning.
The real loser in this prank? The lady who answers the phones.
No, that was just an April Fool's joke.
As April foolish as these New Yorkers who accepted free ice cream, even if it was called spinach ripple. And finally, the biggest April Fool of '98, the person who walked into this Boise stinker station last October, bought a lottery ticket.
They won $623,000.
Except they never claimed it. The ticket expired on Monday. John Miller, Idaho's News Channel 7.
And we checked with the Idaho Lottery, and that winning ticket bought at that stinker station on State Street near Highway 55 on October 1st, 1997, it was never claimed. And that's not the only one, though at $623,000, it certainly is one of the larger ones. There's even a couple no claims out there worth $1 million each right now. Last year alone, according to the Idaho Lottery, more than $3.6 million in prize money went unclaimed. And there's a winning Powerball ticket out there right now for March 24th, unclaimed, and it's worth $100,000. And just today, they told us, one person won $57,000. Imagine finding that out today, of all days, that you won tens of thousands of dollars in the lottery. Who'd believe you?